Today we are witnessing the manifestation of a promise fulfilled by a leader who is not only just a visionary but a talk and do governor, one who translates words into tangible reality. Throughout the world, great leaders have recognized the importance of roads as the livelihood of economic and social development. From the ancient Roman Empire, which has built extensive road networks of roads that connected cities and facilitated trade and communication, to modern states that have invested in infrastructure to spur growth and improve the quality of life for their citizens. The significance of well-constructed roads cannot be overstated. Roads are the lifeline of development. They connect people, stimulate economic activities, and open up new opportunities for growth and prosperity. We are witnessing the manifestation of a promise fulfilled by a leader who is not only just a visionary but a talk and do governor, one who translates words into tangible reality. Throughout the world, great leaders have recognized the importance of roads as the livelihood of economic and social development. From the ancient Roman Empire, which has built extensive road networks of roads that connected cities and facilitated trade and communication, to modern states that have invested in infrastructure to spur growth and improve the quality of life for their citizens. The significance of well-constructed roads cannot be overstated. Roads are the lifeline of development. They connect people, stimulate economic activities, and open up new opportunities for growth and prosperity.
Since the return of democracy in 1999, we have had high hopes that government will come to our aid concerning the roads, especially the major entrance road. We have had about 5 governments since then, but none remembered us except your Excellency. This is a confirmation of the fact that you are the people's governor.
Today's groundbreaking ceremony is our own ingenious way of providing the right solution to the problem of the inhabitants of the Federal Housing Estate in Bajabure and their visitors today and tomorrow. It is an 18.3 kilometer road into and around the estate. The main access road is about 3.5 kilometer long with 10.3 kilometer wide carriageway, while the internal roads comprises various services roads in the estate making up of 14.8 kilometer with 8 kilometer wide carriageway. This is perhaps one of the biggest single projects in our urban renewal campaign. The project is awarded to Mr. Tractor Limited with a completion period of 12 months. With this, I want to assure you that on the same day today, next year, we will be here to commission this project to the glory of God. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor now to break the ground and formally flag off the construction of the Federal Housing Estate Road Network in Bajabure, Gire local government, to the glory of God and to the benefit of humanity. Thank you.
Here we celebrate another major stride in changing the narrative of our dear state, one that promises progress and prosperity for all. The construction of the 7-span flyover at the AA Lowell Junction and the half-cloverleaf intersection at the Yola-Newman axis is a testament to your dedication to improving the lives of its people. This project is not just an infrastructural achievement, it is a beacon of hope, symbolizing the advancement and transformative modernization of our dear state. Your Excellency, if not for your leadership and foresight, such monumental progress would not have been possible.
Distinguished sons and daughters of Adamawa that have come out to appreciate us this morning, Matasa, gentlemen of the press, our security men and women. Yesterday, I had the honor of formally breaking the ground for the construction of the Federal Housing Estate Road network in Bajibure, in Gire local government, which is 18.3 kilometers into and around the estate in that part of the state. Today, as part of our commitment to urban renewal campaign, we are again breaking the grounds for the 7-span overhead bridge along Yola AA Lowell Junction and half cloverleaf interchange at Yola Newman Road. These two projects are very important because of their strategic status in completing the superhighway we flagged off on the 10th October 2023. With this addition, by design, the superhighway will now commence from the half cloverleaf interchange at Newman Yola Road and empty its traffic at the 7-span overhead bridge along Yola A. Lowell Junction. This design is a masterpiece that will add not only to the municipal aesthetic to our city, but provide the necessary convenience to commuters applying the road. Taken together, this project, once completed, will open up an entirely new settlement in the capital and perhaps birth a new Yola with convenient residency. The most important justification for the project is the fact that it passes through Malkoi, a community that houses the 1,000 housing estate, which is the largest housing estate ever embarked upon by any administration in the history of our dear state. It will also be the second suitable route into Yola, the nerve center of the Fumbina Emirate. Ladies and gentlemen, with the speed at which Yola is expanding, attracting new residents and inhabitants by the day, the pressure on the limited urban facility is increasing, just as the anticipated investment in the metropole is growing. We must therefore brace up to mitigate the future challenges that definitely await us. The necessary infrastructure that will positively respond to such geometric cosmopolitan growth and mutual socio-economic cross-pollination is therefore a smart thinking for any responsible leadership that is forward-thinking. From the first time to the second time, we have been deliberate about making the provision of infrastructure through urban renewal a consistent item in our development agenda for obvious reasons. We are clear on what we want to achieve with the campaign. The vision is to reinvent the Adamawa state with a mega capital city that holds all the municipal trappings. A vision for building a city where citizens' choice of a place of settlement is decided not by the availability of municipal infrastructure, but by the choice of other determinants. This groundbreaking is one in the series of such commitments towards achievement of that vision. I'm often asked, why am I investing so much in Yola? Some have even reductively added a political color to it. But my simple answer is that issues of development are beyond petty realms of politics. Besides, Yola is our state capital, and it belongs to all of us. This is the pride of every patriotic citizen of Adamawa State, a home for all of us. We have a duty to grow and build it. Anybody with a contrary opinion must be a passive tenant. And there is a wisdom in the popular Hausa saying that Tanghaya Baya Ginagera, meaning tenants don't fix broken homes. Only landlords do. In the business of fixing Adamawa, every patriotic citizen of the state is a landlord. Let's fix our state. With this, ladies and gentlemen, let me have the singular honor of formally flagging off the construction of the 7-span overhead bridge along A. Junction and half Cloverleaf interchange at Yola Numan Road. It is my fervent prayer that we shall be here in the next 12 months to commission the 2 flyovers and the Clover interchange along with the superhighway. I'm equally inviting all of you to come with me for the historic groundbreaking of the Yola Stadium immediately after this commissioning. Thank you and God bless you all.
Executive Governor of Adamawa State, the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Professor Kalaptua Farauta, and indeed everyone here present, to this occasion, which is the official flag-off of the Adamawa State Stadium complex. My greatest pleasure in this commitment demonstrated by His Excellency, Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, by his determination and strong conviction in seeing to the execution of this project. Your Excellency, sir, you will recall that this project was initiated in 2013, but barely a year into its construction became abandoned. 10 years later, your administration, the Fresh Air Administration, in measuring the pulse of the peoples, discovered the need to necessity to revive and execute this project. This was born out of desire of your administration to meet the yearning and aspiration of the teeming populace of the state, especially with regards to youth and sport development. You will agree with me that our current population is dominated by the youth, whose needs have to be taken into consideration if ever we are to run a responsive and responsible government. Hence the need for the completion of this gigantic project, the Adamawa State Modern Stadium. This project we are talking about is a remodeled modern stadium complex of FIFA standard. For proper execution, the project is phased into two. Today, we are flagging off construction work on phase 1, which is estimated at the cost of 4,787,230,570 naira 77 kobo only. The State Executive Council has already granted approval to that effect. Funds for the commencement of work has also been released to the contractor.
I want to specially appreciate and thank the governor for trusting us even to give Adamawa State a befitting state-of-the-art ultra-modern international stadium, wherein if any meat is taken here, you can take it to any part of the world.
It is a day for us to express our joy and gratitude to God for this wonderful work that you have done for the youth of not only Adamawa State but Nigeria, because the project is here, but the impact of it will cover the entire Nigeria and even beyond this country. Your Excellency, on behalf of all the entire sportsmen in Adamawa State, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you. We want to say thank you, Your Excellency.
Especially the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, and that of the Commissioner, that of Housing, Honorable Adamu Prambe, who will be supervising this project as their co-mandate. Chairmen, advisors, members of boards and commission, PSA, SSA, SA to the governor, other government officials, permanent secretaries, gentlemen of the press, Matasan Adamawa, Assalamu alaikum. Today, the joy in my heart knows no bound as we embark on yet another journey for bringing back the glory of our dear state. As we gather here to flag off the reconstruction of the Adamawa State Stadium Complex, I feel a sense of fulfillment given the history of this project. It is an important project conceived with the best of intention but abandoned by successive government. As government, we have dimensioned the significance of this project to our teeming youths, especially our enthusiastic sports men and women, and importantly, to invest the climate in the state, and came to a conclusion that the value it brings to the table far outweighed any pecuniary consideration. Globally, sports has come to play a critical role in human activities. It has transcended the bounds of recreation as we used to know it. It is now a therapeutic activity for both the young and the old. It puts the right icing on the cake of a healthy lifestyle. Above all, it has now been elevated to a multi-fortune business industry where staggering returns are made on investment. We can therefore maximize the benefit that comes with the emerging status of sports without providing the right facility to promote it. The stadium complex is a modest initial investment in this enterprise. This stadium will boost sporting activities in the state and provide the right ground to harness the talents of our youths, have them gainfully and productively engaged, and expose their talents to the world, thereby creating the enabling market for sporting talents and their off-takers. For Adamawa, the era of going to the neighboring states to play games is over. I want to sit down here, munching my popcorn and watching our dear Adamawa United hosting and beating their opponents in this stadium. This indeed is the golden era of our pride. It is time to take our leadership role in the Northeast sub-region. We can't take that role without providing the necessary infrastructure that attracts investment and in turn enhances the internally generated revenue. Most of times, in our investment attraction drives, one question that keeps coming from investors is the question of enablers. What infrastructure are we putting on ground? We are building good roads and bridges. The stadium is one of our additions to doubling our effort in putting in place enabling infrastructures for opening up the state for investors. We hope to host national and international games here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like I've said it earlier, sports is now a multifortune industry. The opportunities there are boundless. I'm calling on our business community to invest in it. The benefits are better harnessed when private sector players drive the process. What government does is to provide the necessary enablers. This is what we are doing. This is what the reconstruction of this stadium partly represents. The contractor, Mr. Aaron Nigeria Limited, has given us the assurance that the project will be completed in 15 months. But today here, on the launching of the reconstruction, he has further reassured that this project will be completed in 10 months. And equally on our part, I want to assure the contractor that at no time will he ask for money that he will be denied. We will continue to fund this project until it is completely completed.